Hey guys, what if I told you in just 6 months, the world as we know it may change forever? And what am I talking about? I'm talking about AGI. The word has been out there. It stands for Artificial General Intelligence. And it's a little bit different than what we know as just artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence today, like, as we have it, is really when you have intelligence that's just focused on specific tasks. So a system that's very good at, say, crunching numbers for one task or another. One example of that is driverless cars. That's actually considered artificial intelligence because it's very good at doing that specific task. Artificial general intelligence is a little bit more like how humans are. We have general knowledge of so many different areas of the world and of many different subjects. And that's how artificial general intelligence works. Now, that is something that we are moving towards very, very quickly. There are a lot of experts who are coming out and saying, hey, it's going to be in the next 6 months. So, this is what we're here to talk about and really talk about the impact of all of that is as well. And I'm Max Rye. I love talking about AI. I love talking about business and the implications of artificial intelligence on business. And thank you guys for being back for this talk. Well, first of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Can AGI really happen in the next 6 months? This is very controversial because there's some people on one side who believe it's not going to happen in our lifetimes. There's humans are so complex that no machine or software can ever replicate or get to the level that we are at. On the other hand, there's a lot of experts who believe that it's happening faster than anybody ever predicted, and we already see signs of it on the market. Just a few days ago, we saw Sora, which is ChatGPT's text to video system, come online. It is awesome. I made a video about it just a few days ago, so check that out. But I personally think that the critics are wrong who think this is going to be not in our lifetimes. It's happening, and it may happen even sometime this year. We see other companies like Runway and even Anthropic coming out with their versions as well. So I would definitely say that this is happening much sooner. But let's imagine for a moment that AGI really does happen in the next 6 months. So, I mean, regardless of what people might say, we just want to know, hey, listen, what if it does happen in 6 months, what then? Well, actually, it has major implications for society. Everything that we know may change when it comes to our jobs, how we live our life, the type of appliances we buy, everything you can think of may actually change dramatically. And that's something that we need to actually prepare for. And one big thing that I think people are concerned about is really their job security, their livelihoods. That's something that a lot of folks are really worried about. So, driverless cars is just one of those things, but there's a lot of other white collar jobs. White collar jobs are like, say, accountants, anything that you could think of in office, attorneys, even the healthcare field is going to be totally, totally transformed. So, these are all things that's going to be impacted, and we need to start thinking about what does life look like for us as we start going through that change. So what's the takeaway from all of this? I mean, if AGI is achieved in the next 6 months, or not, or maybe it takes a lot longer, what's the implications here? Well, whether it takes 6 months, 8 months, or 6 years even, we still need to prepare as a society because we have no clue. Many of us have no clue what we're going to do if it really does just drop and then we have to deal with it. So a lot of folks have asked me, what do I do to prepare? And I think what we normally do with natural disasters, where we're always preparing enough money, enough supplies for the next year to 2 years, we need to think in a very similar terms when it comes to financial stability there, preparedness. So saving enough money, start thinking about your expenses and how to cut back, I think are great ways to help take that anxiety away or at least reduce some of it. And then, of course, really start looking at your family and friends and people around you. Start building your relationships. What's going to happen? Many of us who do fall victim to some job losses or so forth are going to get really depressed, stressed, and need to have a lot of friends and people around us to really cope. And I really believe that many of you should start building, strengthening your relationships, and start thinking about who you would tap on. And vice versa. Many of these folks may actually tap on you for support as well. Until the next time, stay curious, always explore the possibilities of AI. I'm Max Roy, and I'll see you guys next time.